Wow, that's such a cool idea to build. Why didn't I figure it out myself? Let's learn how to build Roomie from Kpop Demon Hunter.
Round 1.
Okay, so I am starting my build right now, and I am going to make Roomie from Kpop Demon Hunter. I know she is a really cool character, and I want to try my best here. First, I am grabbing some white terracotta, and I am going to use it for her legs. White terracotta has this slightly warm off-white tone to it, kind of like skin color if you squint a little bit. It is not pure bright white like concrete. It has a softer, more natural feel to it. That is why I am picking it for the skin parts. I am placing blocks for both legs, making them a few blocks tall and keeping them the same height on both sides because you know, legs should be symmetrical. Now I am moving up to her body and I am switching to gray concrete for the skirt. Gray is a pretty neutral color for clothing. It goes with everything. I am making the skirt a few blocks wide and a couple blocks tall, just wrapping it around the lower part of her torso. Above the skirt, I am switching to yellow concrete for her top. Yellow is a fun, bright color that stands out against the gray skirt. And now I am adding her arms on both sides using white terracotta to match the skin on her legs. Now I am going up to build her head, and this is probably the most important part because the face is what makes a character recognizable. I am using white terracotta again for the base of the head, making it a few blocks wide and a few blocks tall, like a cube shape. On a real person, obviously the head is round, but in Minecraft everything is boxy, so a cube is totally fine. For the mouth, I am placing a small piece of red concrete. Red concrete is perfect for lips because it has that bold color that stands out against the pale white terracotta skin. Just 1 or 2 blocks of red in the right spot, and suddenly the face has expression. Now for the eyes, I am using white concrete for the eye whites. White concrete is brighter and more pure than white terracotta, so it creates a nice contrast. The eyes pop out from the face. I am adding buttons on top of the white concrete for the pupils. Buttons are these tiny little blocks that sit on the surface of other blocks, and they are perfect for small details, like pupils or dots, because they do not take up a whole block space. Now for the hair, I am grabbing purple wool. Roomie has this cool purple braided hairstyle, and purple wool has a nice rich color that looks great for fantasy anime style hair. I am building the braid coming down from the top of her head. Wool has a soft, fluffy texture which actually works well for hair because hair is soft and flowy, not hard and rigid. Phew, it took so much effort. Great, my Roomie is ready.
What? Hello?
Hey, Banana Kid, look, I built it. Do you like?
No.
What? Did I make a too stupid Roomie face?
Oh.
It's a pity, but I tried so hard. Maybe then you'll try to build a better Roomie yourself?
Yay!
They ran to the place. This is where your building will be. Are you ready?
Yahoo!
Then go ahead.
Round 2.
Banana Kid is beginning from the very bottom, which is the right way to do it. He is grabbing black concrete and placing blocks for Roomie's boots. Black concrete is a solid choice for footwear because a lot of character boots and shoes in anime and games are black. It is a clean, dark color that grounds the character visually. The boots are just a few blocks each, but they give the build a nice solid base to stand on. Black also creates strong contrast against whatever comes above it, so the boots clearly separate from the legs. Now, Banana Kid is switching to white concrete for Roomie's legs. Interesting that he went with white concrete instead of white terracotta like I did. White concrete is brighter and smoother while terracotta has that warmer tone. It is a different interpretation of skin color, but it still works. He is building both legs up from the boots evenly. Above the legs, he is using blue concrete for shorts. Blue is a nice color choice. It adds variety to the outfit and gives the character a sporty, casual look. The shorts are just a couple blocks tall, sitting right above the legs. Blue concrete has a bold, saturated color that pops nicely against the white legs below. Now he is building the upper body clothing using a combination of white and yellow concrete. It looks like Roomie is wearing some kind of crop top or jacket. Banana Kid is carefully leaving a small gap or using a different color block right at the belly area to create a cutout around the navel. That is a nice detail because a lot of anime and game characters have outfits with midriff cutouts or crop tops that show skin on the stomach. By leaving that spot open or using a skin-colored block, Banana Kid is adding a fashion detail that makes the outfit look more interesting and accurate to the character design. The yellow concrete adds that bright pop of color while the white concrete keeps things balanced. The combination of white and yellow for the top creates visual layers in the clothing, like maybe a yellow jacket over a white shirt or yellow accents on a white top. Now Banana Kid is moving up to build Roomie's head. He is using white terracotta for the base of the head shape, building it up block by block into a cube-like form. Okay, so now he is working on the face, and it looks like he is giving her a silly, goofy expression. The eyes and mouth are placed in a way that makes her look kind of derpy or funny, not serious at all. I mean, come on, Banana Kid. Roomie is supposed to be a cool demon hunter, not a cartoon clown. But honestly, it is kind of funny looking. Now Banana Kid is going to the sides to add arms. He is using yellow concrete and white terracotta together. The yellow concrete represents the sleeves of her outfit, while the white terracotta at the bottom represents her bare skin on the lower arms and hands. That is good thinking, matching the arm clothing to the torso clothing, so the outfit looks consistent all around. The arms hang down on both sides of the body, and they add width to the build, making the character look less like a tall stick and more like an actual person shape. Arms in Minecraft character builds are usually just one block wide columns hanging from the shoulders. Simple, but effective. Now Banana Kid is building upward from the top of the head to create Roomie's signature braid hairstyle. He is using purple wool blocks, stacking them up and then extending them outward and downward to form the long braid. Purple wool is perfect for this because it matches the purple hair on the sides of the head. A braid in Minecraft is tricky to build because real braids have a twisted woven pattern. But in block form, you just have to suggest the general shape, a long rope-like extension coming from the head. Banana Kid is making the braid fairly long, going several blocks past the shoulders, which gives the character a dramatic look. In character design, long hair or long braids add movement and personality. They make the character feel more dynamic even when standing still. Banana Kid is adding a few extra blocks at the end of the braid to make it look like the hair tapers to a point or has a small tie at the end. The purple wool looks vibrant and fun.
Ta-da! Yay!
Where did everyone run off to? Hey guys, what's that noise you're making?
Banana Kid and I are building Roomie, JJ, who did it better.
Oh, both of your buildings look great, but I think it's up to the audience to decide who did the best.
Yes, JJ, you're right. Maybe then you have comments on the construction of Banana Kid?
Yes, there are a couple of comments. You made her look so square. It's ugly.
I totally agree with you, JJ. Maybe you'll build a Roomie?
Okay, then let's run to the place as soon as possible.
JJ, good luck to you. We'll wait in the house.
What?
Thanks, guys. Then I'm starting. Round 3. All right, I am going to build Roomie now, and I want to approach this methodically because getting the proportions and details right is what separates a good build from a great one. I am starting at the bottom with her shoes. I am using gray concrete for the footwear. Gray is a more subtle color than black. It suggests a lighter colored boot or shoe, maybe something like gray leather or suede. It is a softer look that fits well with the rest of the outfit I have planned. I am placing the shoe blocks carefully, making them slightly wider than the legs will be so they look like actual shoes with some bulk to them. Real shoes extend beyond your ankle and foot. They have soles and structure, so making the shoe blocks a little wider sells that idea. Now, above the shoes, I am placing white terracotta for her legs, building them up evenly on both sides. Moving up to the torso now. I am using gray concrete for parts of the body. This represents her outfit. Maybe a gray dress or a gray uniform piece. Combined with white terracotta for the skin areas and white wool for some clothing details, the torso has multiple layers of visual information. White wool is different from white concrete and white terracotta in a subtle but important way. Wool has a slightly fuzzy, soft texture, while concrete is perfectly smooth and terracotta has a slight earthy warmth. By mixing these three white-ish materials, I create depth and variety in the build, even though they are all technically in the white color family. This is a technique that experienced builders use all the time. Instead of making everything out of one block, you use several blocks of similar color but different texture to add richness and dimension to the surface. Now, I am adding her arms on both sides. Yellow concrete for the upper arms, representing sleeves or gloves or some kind of outfit element, and white terracotta below for the exposed skin of her forearms and hands. The yellow adds a splash of bright color that draws the eye and breaks up the gray and white palette of the torso. Arms are important for giving a character build width and a sense of pose. Even though these arms are just hanging straight down, they complete the silhouette and make the figure instantly readable as a humanoid character. Without arms, a Minecraft character build just looks like a pillar with a head on top. Now, for the most important part, the head and face. I am building the base head shape with white terracotta. I want to make this head a good size relative to the body. In anime and game character design, characters often have slightly oversized heads compared to realistic human proportions, especially cute or young characters. A bigger head gives more room for facial details and makes the character look more expressive and appealing. I am starting with the mouth using red concrete, just a small accent of red in the right position to suggest lips or an open mouth. The placement matters a lot here, because even one block difference changes whether the character looks happy, sad, or neutral. Now the eyes, and this is where I want to really put in the effort. I am using multiple materials to build detailed eyes. White concrete forms the base of each eye, the sclera, or eye whites. Then I am adding brown concrete for the iris, the colored part of the eye. On top of that, black concrete for the pupils, the dark center of the eye. And then I am placing sea lanterns as highlight spots in the eyes. Sea lanterns glow with a soft, warm light. And when you place a small sea lantern block inside a Minecraft eye, it creates a shining highlight that makes the eyes look alive and sparkly. This is a technique that anime artists use in drawings all the time. Those little white reflection dots in anime eyes that make characters look energetic and full of life. In Minecraft, sea lanterns or glowstone can replicate that glowing highlight effect. The multi-layered eyes with white, brown, black, and glowing highlights are significantly more detailed than simple button eyes. They give the face depth and personality. Now, I am moving to the back of the head to build the hair. I am using purple wool to cover the entire back and sides of the head, blending it with the white terracotta face on the front. The hair needs to wrap around the head naturally, not just sit on top like a hat. I am also building her ears out of white terracotta, small protrusions on each side of the head between the face and the hair. Ears are a detail that many builders skip, but they add a lot of realism to a character head. Even just 1 or 2 blocks sticking out on each side suggests ear shapes. Now, I am extending the purple wool upward and outward to create her braided hairstyle. The braid goes up from the crown of the head and then flows down behind the body in a long, sweeping arc. I am making it thick and prominent because the hair is a defining feature of this character. Purple wool blocks stack and extend to form this long, flowing braid shape. The braid is taking shape now as I add more purple wool blocks, extending it further and further down behind the body. I am curving it slightly as it descends because real braids have weight and gravity pulls them downward in a gentle curve. Each section of the braid gets a little narrower as it goes, tapering from a thick base at the head to a thinner tip at the end. This tapering effect makes the braid look more natural and dynamic. The purple color is bold and distinctive, immediately identifying this character as Roomie to anyone who knows the source material. Hair is one of the most recognizable features of any anime or game character, so getting the color and shape right is absolutely essential. The wool texture adds a softness to the hair that contrasts nicely with the hard, smooth concrete and terracotta used for the rest of the build. Now, I want to make this build extra special by turning it into something functional. I am going inside the build and creating a doorway, a passage that lets you enter the interior of the figure. This is what separates a statue from a building in Minecraft. A statue is just a solid sculpture you look at from outside, but a building is something you can go inside and use. By hollowing out the interior and adding an entrance, I am turning Roomie from a decoration into an actual usable structure. I am placing any missing blocks that need to be there for structural integrity, making sure the walls are solid and there are no holes or gaps where light leaks through. Inside, I am building a ladder, going up through the body to the head area. Ladders let you climb vertically in Minecraft without needing stairs, which saves a lot of interior space. At the top of the ladder, I am placing a trapdoor. Trapdoors can be opened and closed, and they serve as a hatch to access the upper level while keeping the floor solid when closed. Now, I am furnishing the interior to make it a livable space. I am placing armor stands in the corners. These are used to display suits of armor, and they add a cool decorative element, like a warrior's trophy room. I am setting down a bed so you can sleep here and set your spawn point. Next to the bed, I am placing a nightstand with a lamp on top for ambient lighting. I am adding anvils with leaf blocks on top. This is a common decorative trick in Minecraft where the anvil serves as a sturdy base and the leaves on top look like a small potted plant or bush. It adds a natural green element to the interior that makes the space feel more alive and cozy. I am building storage cabinets along the walls for keeping items organized. On the walls, I am hanging paintings. Minecraft has various painting sizes and designs that add color and personality to any room. I am placing armor pieces on the armor stands so they display full sets of gear. Great! My roomie is ready! It's time for me to show it to the guys.
What?
Wow, JJ, you've got such an original roomie. I like...
Thank you guys. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments whose building you liked the most. Well, I think it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, you're right!
Subscribe and like bye-bye.
Wow, that's such a cool idea to build. Why didn't I figure it out myself? I definitely have to try to build a modern rainbow house. Mikey, round! I'm starting construction. To begin with, I put red, purple, orange, yellow, lime, and light blue wool blocks. I'm using them to build the front wall of the modern rainbow house. And on the other side, I'm building another wall of yellow, lime, and light blue blocks. From above, I begin to build a roof of yellow wool. Put purple and blue blocks to make a small staircase. Upstairs, I continue to build the second floor of the modern rainbow house out of multicolored wool. I build up the empty space with blocks from above. Complete the walls of the house from below, leaving empty spaces for windows. From below, I change the blocks of earth for wool. I build up the ceiling with red blocks. From behind, I build up the back wall with blocks. I put blue blocks of wool. I finish the second floor. I put glass panels in the windows. I put a door at the entrance. Phew! It took so much effort! Great! My modern rainbow house is ready! Hey! Banana Kid! Look! I built it! Do you like? What? Don't you like it? I'm not sure if you can beat me in construction. Haha! Don't even dream about it! I am the best builder! Maybe you can try to build a better one yourself? They ran to the place. This is where your building will be. Are you ready? Then go ahead.
Okay, everybody, let's go!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Where did everyone run off to? Hey guys, what's all that noise?
Banana Kid and I are building a modern rainbow house. JJ, who did it better?
Oh, both of your buildings look great, but I think it's up to the audience to decide who did the best.
Yes, JJ, you're right. Let's look at the Banana Kid building then.
Banana Kid, your modern rainbow house is so beautiful. I really like your idea of a spiral staircase outside.
I totally agree with you, JJ. Maybe you will build a modern rainbow house.
Okay, then let's run to the place as soon as possible.
JJ, good luck to you. We'll wait in the house.
Thanks, guys. Then I'm starting. JJ round. I'll need the spectrite blocks to build it. I'm starting construction. To begin with, I put up spectrite blocks, build 2 pillars, and behind them, I put steps made of spectrite bricks as well as spectrite bricks. I'm adding even more rainbow blocks in front. Building the base of the entrance. Next, I start building the outline of the modern rainbow house in front.
Nice.
I put spectrite bricks and glass in front. I continue to build from spectrite blocks. Above, I immediately build the wall of the second floor room, according to the same principle. I continue to build the contour of the second floor of the modern rainbow house. I insert the glass near the entrance, put the missing spectrite blocks, and begin to build the floor inside with spectrite bricks. On this side, I'm building an additional structure of spectrite bricks. Putting blocks on top, building it up from below with blocks. Now I'm building it up with blocks on the sides. Building up voids. Putting blocks on top. I'm completing the outline of the modern rainbow house using spectrite blocks. From above, I build up the ceiling with blocks. I'm starting to build up the second floor of the building in blocks. I'm building additional walls on the second floor. Putting blocks around the edges. Building up the inner walls with blocks. And now the exterior ones. I'm also putting bricks and glass here. And I'm building a second window on the same principle. I do the same thing from below. I build up the walls with blocks. I rebuild a little here. I put a white fence in front of the house. I'm building up the remaining windows on the ground floor with blocks. I put up steps here. And I do the same thing here. I'm also rebuilding the wall here. On the top floor, I make almost the entire wall using steps. Here, I put up a white fence. Doors at the entrance to each room. I'm putting a spiral staircase in this extension.
Oh, come on.
In front of the modern rainbow house, I place slabs of spectrite bricks. Now I need a special command to quickly remove the blocks inside this area. I replace the blocks of earth and stone on the sides with spectrite bricks. And I also put bricks on the bottom.
Go, go, go!
It will be a beautiful pool. I pour multicolored water inside, level the surface with blocks. I'm also limiting the territory on this side. In front of the entrance, I'm building a small path of spectrite bricks. I plant different flowers and grass in this area. I put a door at the entrance. It's time for furniture. I put up a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp. I hang a painting on the wall. I put anvils with foliage for decoration. I'm putting up bookshelves and an enchanted table here. I put a carpet on the floor in this room. Here I put a TV and a sofa. Add a couple more anvils with foliage. I put closets for clothes and shoes on the second floor. And I put a carpet on the floor. Great! My modern rainbow house is ready. It's time for me to show it to the guys.
Wow, JJ, you've got a wonderful modern rainbow house. I like it.
Thank you guys. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments whose building you liked the most. Well, I think it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, you're right.
Subscribe and like. Bye-bye.